So we always end on the same question. What specific strategies would you give to the next generation of entrepreneurs and leaders to succeed in places like high school and college?
By simply failing and trying again until you get something to work.
I would learn about so many different things.
Definitely.
Talk to your friends' parents, see what they do. Take as many different types of classes as you can, and then once you find something you love, that's when it's great, right? Because once you get into research, once you get into a career, you're going to be doing that a lot.
Want to hear the best piece of advice ever?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting experience is really, really valuable. So here's what I recommend young entrepreneurs do: is find an entrepreneur or a business that you know enough about that you can talk about it. You're interested in this industry. Yeah. Research a company that's close by you, and contact the founder if you don't know someone who can give you an introduction. If you can use your network to network and see who might know this person, do that. But get in front of this person and offer your services however you can help for free.
All right.
Go to them and say, I'd like to work for you, and put a time limit on it. Not indefinitely, but I'd like to work with you for 3 months.
Okay.
And I can offer you 10, 20 hours a week, something manageable. And just say, I don't want any compensation. All I'd like is a little bit of your time to help me understand the business, and whatever task you're willing to give me, I'll go get coffee. I'll run spreadsheets. I'll do social media. I'll do the most boring stuff that nobody wants to do, and I will kill it. I will be so good at it.
Yeah.
And all I want is experience. That's the compensation. So if you have that mindset to go get what you want and put in, time and effort, and the compensation is experience, the seas will part, the clouds will part, and things will happen for you, and things will go your way. I promise you.
So I would say the most important thing is to actually do things and actually try things. So don't just, sit at home and dream about what you're going to do, but just go out there and try different things, because that's what every entrepreneur does. They try and they fail, but they fail fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. It will never be perfect. It will never be right. It will never be the right time, and not being afraid to just going for it and doing it is really, really important for success.
Staying a constant explorer. An explorer or someone who's wanting to also understand a lot more of who they are as an individual. Every individual is unique with different talents, which makes it so beautiful, because if everyone truly let out their gifts of what they're good at and focused on that, we might benefit a lot more from those gifts, because a lot of the people are not able to utilize their strengths.
I would say that the advice going in, if you're looking to start a business or maybe co-found a business, is to really explore why you want to do it, right? I think the first step is to see whether or not you're doing it for the right reasons. There are some people who want to start a business because they might be attracted to maybe the glamour or the prestige of it. But there are some people who want to start a business just because they really feel in their hearts there's a fundamental need out there in the market that they want to give. I would hope that it's the latter, which maybe you guys or maybe some other folks are looking to start a business and they really want to contribute to the world and contribute to something or a cause that you feel like needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
The way that it is not the way that it has to be. So do not think that because, this is the way it's always been done, or this is how things are, right? You go work a 9-to-5 job for 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to fit in with the norm. So if there's things that you believe in, you pursue them with everything you have, right? Take judgment out of it. Sure, your peers might call you weird or different, or why can't you guys just be like everybody else? You don't want to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Challenge yourselves. Step out. Do things that are uncomfortable, right? Go to a class or a club that you might not have gone to, or step out into a new community and see what it's like. Ask questions.
Roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty,
don't wait for people to teach you things.
Okay.
You know, I'm your teachers may not like me saying this, but like I'm not a big believer in the school system. I actually believe entrepreneurship can't really be taught. And the best way to learn is to actually go out and do it yourself. And you learn by doing.
You're never too young to start, like you guys. So I think, you should pursue whatever makes you happy and work hard, and definitely you'll be successful. That's what I believe in.
You've got to look at your business the same way you look at like your favorite pair of shoes, right? Or if you have children, like your children, you are responsible for its growth, but you're also responsible for its recognition, right? Like I have a 2-year-old son. I will talk about my son until I am blue in the face if you let me. You should treat your business the same way. And so this is actually something that I got from Will Smith. Fail early, fail often, fail great, right? The more that you can fail at your age, the less you'll fail at my age.
Is listen to your heart, listen to your dreams, go after what you believe in. I was a singer in high school too, and everybody always thought, oh, you're going to go to Nashville and you're going to sing. And I was an athlete too, and I just didn't see the return on my investment there. It seemed like a very risky chance to take. And so that's why I chose business. And it was the right choice because I listened to my heart, and I'm able to actually now bring all those things that I really like, my hobbies and everything, together into one passion.
Yeah, so start small and inexpensive. Like don't start thinking $1 million now, because it's okay to dream that way. That's fine. But by starting small and inexpensive, you make quick mistakes where just by getting more practice in, and when you make a mistake, it'll be less expensive to do so.
I say the most important thing is don't wait. I say start right away like you guys. I've been approached, since I'm now an entrepreneur, I've been approached by so many people saying like, oh, I've got this awesome idea. I think it's worth $1 billion potentially. And I say, okay, great. Just start.
Don't be afraid to take action. I would say just do it. Like, I think a lot of people have this fear of what is going to happen, whether it's going to be, hey, I'm going to be a failure, I'm going to fail, or people won't take me seriously, or how do I know if this is right? I can lose money. Like, they think of all the negative outcomes that can happen. But the best way to think about those things those are unique learning experiences.
Right.
What my biggest suggestion is to, if you have a creative or unique idea, you just have to follow through with it. Like you guys, I think your idea is super unique. I think it's super creative.
Thank you.
And I support it a lot. So yeah, I think you guys should just follow through with it. Just do it. And, make your connections. Definitely. Connections are very important.
Figure out how to constantly be a disruptor.
Right.
But it's the marriage of those two things, the marriage of imagination and grit, that I think yields something that's beautiful and epic and wondrous. I believe every person should become who they are in the world. They should use their life as a chance to explore and express themselves.
So I guess I got to think back to my high school days. You should know very well that there's always something more difficult to do, and you will be asked to do that in the rest of your life. Something more difficult. So there's always a next step, next level. So just go for it. Ask your teachers, ask people like, hey, what else can I do?
If you do nourish your individuality, and there's no guarantee of any kind of success, but you'll be a lot happier. And if you are going to be successful, that's the only way to do it.